You see how that introduction is short? That's our catching up. Our distinguished chairperson, the host, the Minister of Social Welfare and Religious Affairs, my wife and sister, Honorable Kamingsi. You know, now we married and we were come up for now we married and so. And then say we come on Moyambana, they married me. So you see how they do this business. Other ministers here present, honorable members of parliament here present, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, distinguished guests, our esteemed persons with disability in whose name we are commemorating these events here today, members of the Fourth Estate, honorable deputy ministers here present, and I would like to single out the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, my brother, Honorable Haji Kela. A very good afternoon to you all. Congratulations to all persons with disability in Sierra Leone. This gathering marked my first major engagement with the community of persons with disabilities since the beginning of this year, and I am convinced that the outcome of this engagement will strengthen the relationship between my office and the community of persons of disability. Trust be spoken, I am so honored and excited to be here with you today in commemorating this day proclaimed by the United Nations to promote the rights and well-being of persons with disability in all spheres of society and development. It is a call to action for us to do more to meet and uphold our commitment to building an inclusive Sierra Leone. It is not just an advocacy event, but a movement to break barriers to inclusion. Let me thank the Honorable Minister of Social Welfare, Mrs. Melrose Paminti, for providing the required leadership for the commemoration of this advocacy event. I can see so many wonderful faces here. I want to thank you for your commitment, the leadership that you continue to provide, the time you have taken and resources that you continue to spend to promote and protect the rights of persons with disabilities. Our government is proud of you, and I am indeed proud to call you my sister. Accept my kind appreciation, Honorable. I'll be remiss if I fail to recognize our champions, our ambassadors, that is our persons with disability in this country. Thanks for your resilience and tireless efforts in advocating for an accessible, equal, fair, just and inclusive Sierra Leone. So this afternoon, I just want to say thank you. It is visible way for me, for my husband, your president, and for this government to show that we are proud of you all. We know that there is a lot of work ahead, but amidst the challenges, we still have a reason to commemorate this day. So this afternoon, I am here to assure you that your physical presence in this commemoration is a testament to the progress that we have all recorded since we ratified and domesticated the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability. It behoves us to celebrate this achievement at both the policy and programmatic level. At the level of policies, we are currently reviewing the Persons with Disability Act 2011 to strengthen service delivery to persons with disabilities. This means that there will be much improvement in access to social services for persons with disabilities. The Social Work Bill will soon be passed into law to regulate the practice of social work and the provision of improved social services to vulnerable groups in the country. This will eventually improve the quality of services provided to persons with disability. The Anti-Human Trafficking and Migrant Smuggling Act of 2022 has criminalized the trafficking and smuggling of persons with disabilities. Additionally, the development of the 5-year strategy of the Ministry of Social Welfare has repositioned disability in the broader context of the ministry's operations. As if that is not enough, at the programmatic level, our government has expanded the cash transfer program to cover more persons with disabilities. Our government continues to provide grants to welfare institutions to support skills training and cushion the financial burden of persons with disabilities. We are currently refurbishing 2 skill training centers, one in the western area urban called the Orthopedic Rehabilitation and Medical Services, and another in the northern region called Polio Persons Development Association. These skill training centers are being refurbished to provide employability skills to persons with disability as a strategy to reduce street begging. The implementation of the United Nations Partnership on the Rights of Persons with Disability project is near completion. This project has supported capacity building of both rights holders and duty bearers on disability inclusion, as well as establish coordination mechanisms to facilitate referrals and linkages in disabilities. Worthy to note is the just awarded $1 million Indian UN Development Partnership Fund on enabling economic empowerment of persons with disabilities. This will be a game changer as the project will significantly improve economic independence, self-reliance, and livelihood, enhancing broader national development goals such as social cohesion, inclusive growth, and poverty reduction. With this fund, persons with disability will have improved skills and tailored education opportunities for persons with disabilities and access to financial resources and markets to achieve economic independence and improve livelihoods. This fund will provide employers and decision makers access to data and information about the diverse capacities and abilities of persons with disabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be remiss if I fail to bring to your notice that certificate of recognition and award will be provided, which has been provided to organizations and persons in appreciation of their outstanding commitment and dedication to improve the lives of persons with disabilities in our nation. Mind you, we shall also be having a Persons with Disability beauty pageant every year. This activity is forming part of this year's commemoration to build confidence and encourage inclusion and provide an opportunity to celebrate achievements. Talk about the work of the Office of the First Lady and its impact on the community of persons with disabilities. The theme, Transformative Solution for Inclusive Development, the role of innovation in building an accessible and inclusive Sierra Leone for the fulfillment of the Big 5 game changers. This resonates very well with the overall government development agenda in the context of human capital development. So the Ministry of Social Welfare, I urge you to bring together key stakeholders from government, civil society, NGOs, and community representatives to continue to have conversations on disability issues, to continue to raise awareness, promote a culture of respect, equality, and zero tolerance for discrimination against persons with disabilities. But over and above, all develop and put in place sustainable mechanisms that support persons with disability in our country. To you, our esteemed persons with disability, I urge you to be champions of change, make the best out of life, and as the inspiring saying goes, disability is not an inability. You all have special talents and special gifts from Almighty Allah. Make use of it, support your colleagues and galvanize your individual contribution to a cohesive and sustainable support for your families, communities, your nation, and the world at large. To the entire nation, I humbly ask all of us Sierra Leoneans to recommit to make it our business to support persons with disabilities so that no one is left behind in the spirit of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2030. Thank you everyone and have fun. Today is the best day. I have been going to events in this country, but this is a special event and I am so honored and humbled that you have given me the opportunity to share this experience with you. And I thank you so very much. I know somebody has left a note on my desk. So the above organization is kindly inviting you to their center at Wellington Junction, at Wellington Joshua. So it's what organization? Handicap Action Movement. I've received your notes and I will get back to you. You're a very smart guy. They made sure they had this on my desk. So I had no choice but to look at it, and then I was more curious because I want to see what you have in your skill center. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for this wonderful day, and that as we celebrate you people, and I want the nation to see you as people, not as people of